Hi guys, thank you for viewing the Alan Show. Sunday is winding down here in the West Coast. It's 8:52 and I want to tell you a little story. I've been browsing the internet from the inception as we know it. Coming from the early 90s into now. As I was browsing the internet, I found that at the early stages of the internet, there was this thing called freedom of information. You could almost find anything and it was true. As time went on, maybe people got smarter and they were able to verify the truth. Today, I search the internet and I find the same narratives everywhere. Now that's a good sign of insanity when everybody starts thinking the same way. Very dangerous. On the other hand, I find terrified people talking about doomsday, billionaires, bunkers, people ordering food like the world is going to end tomorrow. Perhaps it will. I heard that since I was a child. Here in my mid-50s, I still believe that I want to give it a try one more day. For a young man that is viewing this video, I was a young man too before. And guess what? It was the same stories. Somebody telling you how bad everything is while they're preparing to leave you behind. See, nothing is by coincidence. Everything is by design. After all, the whole creation is a design. The thing is, the game you play, do you play to win? Or do you play to be a victim of other people? Well, as I was growing up, I had all sorts of people tell me that other people were my problem. I did not believe it. I had a strong faith that perhaps my problems are not from this world. And I never cared much for the daily chaos. In fact, I float above it and went to the other side with my own lifesaver. Life has its challenges, and every day we wake up going to work and overcome it. It's very easy to be persuaded into something that we don't know because we can't verify it. If somebody is telling you something and you can't see the other side because they keep you from it, then it's easy to fall into the narrative. But there's one question that you have to ask yourself before you go ahead and do something that you might regret. Are the people that are talking to me as real as they say they are? Well, you don't have to be a believer to know that it's easier said than done. When people talk, all you have to do is watch what they do. Sometimes that is the answer. I cut my cable a long time ago, and since I got this little gadget, I cut all communication. After all, when I grew up, we had newspapers, radio, and TV. And TV, I had like 3 or 4 channels. I didn't have all this excess of ludicrous information and ludicrous entertainment that sometimes is just pure trash, to be honest with you. As I was raising my kids, I came to a point that I had to take a little bit of control over their growing and raising. And I made a decision that it was painful for me, being a big-time sport fan. And I made a question. What would you rather have? The internet or cable? They said cable. I'm sorry, they said internet. And with a tear in my eye, I remember calling the cable company and said, come and pick up your box. And from that time on, long time ago, that entertainment has not made it to my home. I have more power in the internet to choose what I want to watch and what I want to hear, to sort out through all the madness of infotainment. A lot of things that may seem like they're important, but they're not. Sometimes the cliches are so make you want to vomit. As you grow older, you realize lies and truth more easier than when you're young. When I was younger, the only thing that kept me from doing stupid things that I would regret was the fact that I had my faith. It was mine. I didn't have to share it with nobody because it was given to me when I was a kid. Perhaps you as a youngster, your parents gave you that too. But you've been too busy listening to other people. Maybe you were rebellious with your parents, and perhaps it's time to come back to basics. As I see the world today with our youngsters, full of energy, there's no denying. I wish I had that energy today. It's hard to tell which way that energy is going to go, but I'm going to give it a try. Don't despair. The people that are telling you and leading you to the wrong things are more scared than you. They have bigger things to lose, and they're afraid the justice is coming. Sometimes people just want to fight for the last time. You're a good kid. Why you want to help them? Just stick to your business and to your own success and to your own happiness, and let them fight their own fight. If they're good enough to dig a hole under the earth to hide, well, and leave you out, they're good enough to fight their own fights. People are preparing for all kinds of things out there. Like they think that if an asteroid or a meteor will come, they have the solution for it. Let's not be so pessimistic. Whether it's a doomsday or not, you still have to handle your life today. Let's live for the moment, and let's leave those pessimists out there fight their own battles. Save yourself. After all, if you're happy living today, why you want to hide from nature and destiny? Brave men don't hide. Brave men don't cover themselves. Brave men shine in the light of daylight. But the cowards and the mischievous, they always look for a hole to hide, because justice is just around the corner. Be a good kid. Shine your light on the life of others. I was a kid once, and guess what? Look, here I am. They told me then that the world was going to end. And they told me then that other people were bad, but I never believed them. I went and looked. I went and searched. And I went and investigated. And I find out that everything was a lie. And if tomorrow the world is going to end, well, it may end for them forever. but you are going to live on forever. Either way you win. Just give yourself a chance and live one more day to be happy, to be fulfilled, and to be successful. Do not fall in the trap of pain. Evil is everywhere, and he's a liar. And he wants good souls like the youngsters, because they're easily impressible. I was young once. I remember all those things. But take it from an older guy who lived through his own fair share of obstacles and challenges. Lies don't hurt. Falling for it hurts. Let them say whatever they're gonna say. You, in the end, seek your own truth and your own success. And the rest, leave it to the Almighty Creator of this thing called Earth and life. That's my 2 cents. Live on forever.